They know they are the ones who have caused a rift. They know this. So they are scrambling for something to hold on to. They are scrambling. They're trying to find ammunition. They're scrambling for a reason to blame you. That's why this has blown up, this situation that you are in. If this message is finding you, it may not be your exact situation. It may be. But regardless, there is likely a message in here for you or someone that you know that needs it. 9 of Pentacles just fell out there, okay? They are seeing you as like really, really confident in this. They know they are looking for, like, they're very insecure about this because they know that they're wrong. They know that they are the reason that this has blown up in their face. And their attempts are futile, but their attempts to turn this on you and make this your responsibility and your fault is, as I said, because they know that they are to blame and they know that they have fucked up. So they're trying to do damage control and they're trying their hardest to provoke you so that they can use you as the scapegoat in this situation. The Emperor, yeah, they are looking to control the situation. The Lovers just came out reversed. They know they've caused disharmony in this situation, in this family. I also get the sense that they're trying to what they're accusing you of doing is actually what they are trying to do. Some of them will know this will be something that they are planning. Others of them, they actually don't realize that they're being the biggest hypocrite, and the things, it's like they're telling on themselves. So what they are accusing you of doing is what they are actually doing or attempting to do to you. So for some of you, this could be like, in-laws trying to break you and your partner up, or this could even be like a baby mom or a baby dad, like the ex trying to take back control or power in a situation. They're trying to get you, they're trying to scare you. They're trying to cause a rift. They're trying to cause a rift. So the very thing that they are accusing you of having done in the family or the situation or the job, the friendship group, is exactly what they are doing to you, which is just, it's laughable because it's like, that's way too many guys. It's laughable because it's very blatant, it's very obvious what they are trying to do. But they're sitting there going, oh, you're trying to cause a rift. You're trying to cause division in the family. That came out before. Or you're trying to cause division in this group. You're trying to cause division in this workplace. But it's like, that's what they're doing. And they know this, so they're trying really, really hard to give you reasons to react so they can put it back on you. They know. They may even like, can you hear my stomach? They may even come in with like a false, like a grand gesture or an apology, or they may do something, they may do a grand gesture or something to try and provoke you. They're going to do something to try and trigger you or provoke you, try and provoke a fight. They're putting in work behind the scenes to gain the upper hand here. You've blocked, like, because you've blocked them out. Oh God. They're gonna, okay, so some of you be aware, they may like send like a huge message, or maybe they might even make a post on social media playing the victim, that's gonna get you, like, to try and get you to react, because maybe they know that you in the past were likely to react. Like, they're gonna try and defame you in some kind of way. Fucking hell. Don't react. They're trying to sabotage you. But really, they're gonna make themselves look... I'm home by myself. I don't know if you heard those creaks. It's a confirmation. Your guides are saying, we've got your back. They can try and spin the story all they want, but they're just going to look very, very bitter. Okay? Do not let your ego come into this. You may want to defend yourself. Don't even bother. Do not give it the energy. Yes, okay, the Tower. And then the Sun. Please, no matter what, do not bother. Because it's a trap, okay? You will be vindicated, I'm hearing. You will be vindicated. You will come out on top. The Hermit, you're really being asked to stick to yourself here when this happens. You may have like a big event coming up. Some of you are getting married soon, and like either your family or your in-laws or someone in the family is like stirring up drama. And because you have set boundaries and they can't reach you, this is how they're going to try and reach you. Oh God. There's 3 cards, I'll take them. The Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity for you to come out on top in this situation. 6 of Swords, moving on. King of Swords. Staying away. Staying strong in your position. So some of you have recently set boundaries with this person or with these people or in this situation to protect yourself. You're really being asked to stand true to that no matter what this other person throws at you. Do not be provoked. Do not fall for it. Do not be provoked. Some of you may be worried about your sense of authenticity. I'm seeing a nail in the coffin. You're really just being asked to just... like, this will be the nail in the coffin. This person is like, this is their final attempt. And this final attempt is actually going to... it is them attempting to gain control over the situation, to gain control over you. But this is actually their karma. They are... yeah, you're being asked... isn't that interesting? Same character. This is Game of Thrones tarot, but the same character in the 8 of Swords and the Strength card. I'm seeing this 8 of Swords as a positive. This is a choice to protect yourself. You're really being asked to protect yourself here. To be brave, protect yourself. Yesterday's reading was about people being exposed, okay? And I thought it could still be true for whoever, but I'm seeing that this could be also a different situation. So at the time when I was channeling, I was getting the message that you may be speaking upon the situation with this person. And that may be true, like in a separate way. This person is being exposed. This is a continuation of it, but they're exposing themselves. They're going to make themselves look very dumb. They're going to come across as bitter. Like the thing that they have like gotten on social media or in the community or whatever it is to try and the story they're trying to spin to make themselves look a certain way. They're trying to make the story look, they're trying to paint you in a certain light. It's not going to work because the way they go about it is just very blatant. It's very like they're going to look very bitter, very nasty. They're going to look like a very nasty, bitter, evil woman. You know that phrase? Page of Pentacles. What is this Page of Pentacles? This is receiving something. Four of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. There could be money involved here, and they could be actually very bitter at the fact that you received more money than them, or the money that they received was very little in comparison to what they have. They may actually be jealous of this, and they may not want you to be benefiting off of this situation because they don't like you, because they're angry at you. They're overall like against you. Like this person is your biggest hater right now. And they have been for a while. 8 of Wands. This situation is being, you might hear from this person soon. Or you may hear about this. But this situation is being expedited, I'm hearing. It's happening very, very quickly. 7 of Pentacles. They're really coming for what you've built, what you've invested in, the fruits of your labor. It's too many. They're really coming for it, and very fast. They have a plan. Knight of Wands, 7 of Swords. Ugh. They're going to try to embarrass you. They have like an idea. There's deception around. You could bump into them somewhere, and there could be like a confrontation. And they may try to sort of make it seem like it's a coincidence, and oh well, while you're here, let's have this conversation. But it's not. It's been planned. Something about that has been planned. Ugh, I just don't like this energy. The Moon, yeah. There's things that are hidden about this. They may do something like, I'm being brought back to this Knight of Cups. So they may do like a big gesture, a big grand gesture to make themselves look, to make you look ungrateful. Like maybe they give you money, especially if you're like getting married or something. They may deposit a huge sum of money into your account, so they can say, oh look, I was supportive. I gave them this money. I donated to their cause. I gave them this money. I helped them out, and they still shut me out. They still weren't interested. Like, 9 of Wands. They're not giving up, but neither are you. Like, you're not giving up on, like, they're really going to test your boundaries, and you're not giving up your boundaries. There's the 6 of Wands on the bottom, so you will come out on top here, because all you're doing not giving them what they want because it's not in your interest. You're not conforming to what they want. You're not letting yourself be controlled by this person anymore, or this situation or these people. You're just protecting yourself. You're just doing what is good and right and necessary for you, and it's not impacting this person whatsoever, but they're choosing to be impacted by this, if that makes sense. Like, they're Six of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're no longer giving in, but you're also acting with integrity now, and you're choosing a new path that diverges from the past, the old way of being and doing things. The Five of Pentacles. You're no longer choosing to be put in a situation where you are made a victim. Like, you're taking ownership, and you're taking back control over your own sense of autonomy, and you're not putting yourself in situations where others can even make you a victim. So you aren't being victimized. Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is really bringing forth a new beginning for you that is full of joy, love, happiness, abundance. You are just walking into this more fulfilled state of being, more fulfilled life. You're bringing about things in your life that you've always wanted. We've got the Nine of Cups here. This is like wish fulfillment and balance, peace. This is something you've been cultivating for a very, very long time with the Knight of Pentacles. You've been healing for a very, very long time. And this isn't going to... This person isn't... they really have no bearing on your life. And they're going to find that out very, very soon, because they're going to be humbled because they're exposing themselves. So what I want to ask here, Spirit, is what's happening in the next 24 hours for this collective with this situation specifically? What does the next 24 hours for this collective in this situation look like? Specifically. The Devil, yeah. I heard Rotunda. And then I heard Round and Round by Selena Gomez and The Scene. Round and round, we're never gonna stop going round and round. We'll never get where we're going, round and round. Well, you're gonna miss me, 'cause I'm getting dizzy going round and round. So something about like... I think in the next 24 hours, they're really just going to try you again. Yes, okay, there's a Nine of Pentacles. They're really going to come for your reputation. Ooh. They're going to try to come for your reputation in the next 24 hours. Ugh. Oh, God. And I'm having this reaction because these readings always resonate for me as well. So I'm right there with you guys. If this video is resonating with you, you're not alone. I need to start like a fucking narcissist support group. But they're not going to be successful in riling you up, because this fell out reversed. Knight of Swords. They are absolutely, they are not going to be successful in riling you up. Two of Wands, yeah. You're moving in a new direction. You're not participating in this. Yeah. You're not doing anything. You're not acting. You're not participating in this. Five of Cups. It will be painful, okay? That's a given. I think this situation, it's not fun. You do have other people's support here. So there is great support here that is, this is like, this situation is fine. Like the Wheel of Fortune showing up is like, yes, it's going to be moving in your favor in this situation, but 10 of Pentacles underneath that. You're not alone. This, I really feel like I'm speaking, I was just trying to read what it says. Father, smith, warrior, mother, maiden, crone, stranger. I am hers and she is mine from this day until the end of my days. This is a marriage. This is a commitment of some kind, a contract, and it's a spiritual contract. There is another person in this situation that is committed to you. So this won't affect you other than being hurtful and upsetting. And you're not going to be the only one who is hurt and upset in this situation. Oh yeah, and you know what's funny about that? The Five of Cups, we always say, like, you know, crying over spilt milk, but you know, what you're not remembering or what you're not seeing at that point in time is that there's 2 cups behind you still. There's the 2 cups. You're not alone in this. And that will become very, very apparent. This other person is really going to protect you from this. Wheel of Fortune. This situation is done. After this situation is done. See ya. This person that's doing this bullshit to you, sorry, that this card just lost my train of thought. They're putting the nail in their own coffin. They're doing it to themselves. They're shutting themselves out. And after this, after all is said and done, and they still don't have access to you, they're going to be left. It's like the Five of Swords energy. I'm so surprised the Five of Swords hasn't come out, because they were continuing to battle and to fight. Thinking that they would eventually win. But they weren't, because they were fighting with themselves. They're going to be faced with, they'll try to apologize after this last attempt, thinking that they can just smooth things over. They're going to be left, I'm seeing them like left on the battlefield with themselves. I'm really just seeing that Five of Swords, that Five of Swords card. Two of Swords. The Hierophant. They think that they are like, they're being guided falsely. They're being guided by their ego, but they think that they are being guided by morality and doing what is right. Like, it's just this like very it's too me. This very self-righteous energy, and it's not authentic. It's not real to the situation. It's not honest. It's just shrouded in ego. Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's just it's sneaky. It's deceptive. Queen of Swords. And it's like the shadow side of the Queen of Swords is calculating and manipulative and scheming. There's like this scheming energy here. King of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. I feel like your partner or the person that's on your side in this situation is really going to go head to head with this other person. Let them. It is their battle. It's your battle too. Like, you're involved in this. It's their battle. So they're battling it out for you. This person is trying to, oh no, but, and this person's going, no. Don't involve them. This has nothing to do with them. This is about you and me. So these two people are going head to head. And that's what it really comes down to. Because this other person that is doing this behavior, yes, the Two of Cups. This King of Swords is your Two of Cups here. Someone's really sticking up for you. And they may be related to, or this may be like a friend or family member that they are connected to that is trying to pin this on you. And this person, they're going to protect you from this. They are not letting this happen. They're like, Five of Wands. I'm hearing fight to the death. So to me, this is saying that they will fight to the death of this connection or the relationship they have with this other person if need be. They're not instigating this. You're not instigating this. This other person is. They're trying to eliminate you. They're trying to get rid of you. They're trying to frame you. They're trying to put this on you. They're trying to put the conflict they have with your person on you. And your person's not letting this happen. They're like, I don't care. I'm going to do what's right. I'm fighting for what's right. I'm not going to let you pin this on my person. If you continue, this is them talking to the other person. There's a Five of Swords there on the bottom of the deck. They're like, Judgment. They're like, let it be. If this is how you want to play it, if you want to lose any chance of us having a good relationship or of any chance of us being able to continue to be in each other's lives, okay, but that's a decision that you're making. That's a choice that you're making. Not me, not us. This person will fight to the death. I was literally about to say, this person will fight to the death of this relationship if that's what the other person is putting it down to. If this other person insists on coming for you, they're going to expose themselves and they are going to, Knight of Cups. This could be that grand gesture that we were talking about a couple readings back where I was saying you cannot heal this deep cavity wound on your heart from this indoctrination that you have been subject to in your childhood and growing up. And is the reason why you just can't seem to access your manifestations. It's because part of your soul path and part of your soul journey is the contract you have with this other person. This other person is required to heal this for you through this situation, okay? They're going to fight for you. They're going to fight in your honor. They are choosing you above all. That's this grand gesture that really frees you. The only thing you have to do in the next 24 hours is just focus on not reacting, not being provoked, laying low and protecting yourself as much as you can, protecting your innocence. Your innocence? Okay? You don't need to go and you don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to fight this battle. Someone else, your person is going to do this for you because it's between your person and their other person. It's between this person and their ex. It's between this person and their baby mum. It's between this person and their parent, their sibling, their cousin, their uncle, their aunt, whatever it is, their friend, their co-worker. It's just this other evil, nasty person that's trying to make it they're trying to make you the scapegoat. And this other person's like, I see exactly what you're doing. Your person's like, I see what you're doing. Nope, not happening. This has nothing to do with them. This is to do with you. You're a pawn in this evil person's game. 3 of Pentacles. from this situation, you're really going to start to be able to build. You guys, this person is coming for, this evil, nasty person, this sick and twisted person, is trying to come for what you have built together and what you have built internally on your own and what you are building. They're very jealous. And you are hurt by this, and you will be hurt by this, but this situation is allowing you to put down the burdens of having to do the work all yourself. No one has ever come to your rescue. No one has ever come to your aid before. No one has ever stuck up for you, backed you up, protected you. You haven't had protecting in your life. You haven't had anybody to protect you. You've had to protect yourself your whole life. And your person is here. Part of the soul contract that you have with this person, with your person, is that they are really here to protect you and you are here to protect them. But you, in this situation, you are someone who has never been protected. So this protective energy, they're really stepping into that role now. Star. This is like healing on a deep soul level, but it's hopes and dreams and wishes coming true. Is there anything else you'd like to say about the next 24 hours for this collective on what's going to happen? Seven of Wands. Stand your ground in your boundaries. You don't need to reinforce your boundaries. You just need to stay strong, stand in your energy and in your power. Stay stoic. You don't need to react. You're not ignoring. You're just not participating. You're not giving the silent treatment. You're not even looking in that direction. You're just not engaging. Do not engage. Do not react. Yeah. There's the Five of Swords energy. This is a fight. This is a petty fight that they're playing to win. They're fighting to win, and they're fighting with themselves. So let them fight with themselves. Let them expose themselves. Yeah. Let it happen. This does not require your participation. They're attempting, they're pulling out all the stops. They're pulling out all the stops to get you to participate, to get you to bite. But you're going to see it for what it is. Six of Cups. They may involve family members of yours. They may involve other people in your life. Don't give them a reason to pin anything on you. Don't give them a reason to continue on. If they want to write something about you on social media and you see it and you see, you know, all their friends or family and commenting and being like, what's going on? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's so bad. It's not the truth. They can think their story is terrible. They can think, if they knew the truth, they wouldn't. And it's not your job to defend yourself and tell the truth. It's not. They're going to expose themselves. Even as tempted as you might be, some of you, your sense of justice might be really brought into this and really triggered. Do not react. You may really struggle with this, but you're going to have a lot of clarity and see this for what it is. And what this grand thing that they do and try, they may, you can see it for what it is, because you see that they're involving the whole of Facebook or, you know, social media. They're involving other people. They're bringing this out to try and expose you because they've got nothing else. And they need validation within themselves on this situation because they know. They're trying to absolve themselves of their sins. They're trying to absolve themselves of responsibility. They have no interest in taking accountability, and this is sealing the deal. But you are staying balanced. And Spirit is helping you see this for what it is. Some of you, At first, it may be just a shock and it may be upsetting, but some of you can see this for what it really is. And some of you are seeing very clearly, Spirit is helping you see that this is not something that you need to do and react to. You are staying in your power. And as a result, your wildest dreams and wishes and hopes are coming true. Because you are owning that Empress energy. You are owning that power. It's yours. You are embodying it. You are balanced in your emotions. Your emotions are more balanced now. Doesn't mean you don't feel them. Doesn't mean you don't feel upset, wronged, hurt, bullied, betrayed. But you're balanced. You're staying balanced. You mourn, you grieve in private. You don't do it publicly like this person is trying to do, to play the victim. Wishes. I'm leaving it here. Ace of Cups. You're about to walk into your most fulfilled and successful life because you are owning your internal Empress energy. They are exposing themselves. Do not react. They are the saboteur.